You're talking about ladies. I'm talking about the men's side.
Men, listen, I'm getting there.
Okay.
I'm getting.
Okay.
I'm getting
Okay.
there.
Take me to school. Hold on. Let me sound the bell off. Take me to school, damn it. Take me to school. Damn. Take me to school. The bell ring. Okay. All right. Okay. School is in. Take me to school. Go ahead.
Vivian is out here doing his thing.
Okay. Okay.
There's this guy that I just most recently heard, Blast, I believe. It's BLXST.
Okay.
He's dope. Let's see. What's his name? Khalid?
Khalid or something like that, yeah.
He's doing his thing. Brent Fayez is out
hold
here
on,
doing
stop
his
the track.
thing.
No.
Black.
Brent, I like Brent. But man, Brent talking some ratchet boy. Woo-wee. I'm like, he said that. He talked, god damn, he don't, yeah. Okay. I'm loving Brent Fayez though. I'm loving it because he's talking
doing his thing.
Black is doing his thing too. Definitely. So I gotta ask you, since we're talking about these R&B artists, in the future wise, do you plan on doing more features with men who sing, or are you like more along the lines of just doing your own thing? You're not really looking for any features or anything like that?
I'm open to it. I am. I'm really open to it. I think initially when I first started, I was so hell bent on I'm gonna write my own music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I feel good standing firm in the fact that I am a songwriter and yes, I wrote this. But I learned that most of the successful people that I look up to have writers, have features. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't do them a disservice. You know what I mean? It just shows the flexibility and what they actually can do. So I'm definitely open to it.
Well, here go a deep question, and comment section chime in too. So you think about that. There's a pass given in R&B for ghostwriting, but in the rap, it does not feel like, to me personally, with rap, I feel like, ghostwriting, it's just not a good look if you want to claim to be the best rapper. But with singing, it's different because you're a performer more, it's a different lane with it. So what you feel about the rap game and ghostwriting? Do you give them a pass because you're a singer and you kind of cool?
Now, let's be clear. I still like writing my own things.
Yeah, definitely. No question. Yeah.
And it's funny because my sister raps, and we were just talking about this, and she was like, she wants to be open, but she's like, I want to make sure that I am that rapper that like writes my own stuff, and like, because again, that is a huge issue.
Yeah.
I think it really just depends. Are you going to take this whole 16 or this whole 8 bars, or are you okay with somebody saying, you know what, instead of saying 2, say through, instead of saying, you know what I'm saying, and they kind of assist you in that aspect. Yeah. That is okay in rap, I feel.
Yes.
But giving you a whole 16, that's a little different. And that's just to me.
Yes, and, they say a lot of that goes on in the game or whatnot. But, like they tried to play Drake with that. They tried to play Lil Wayne with that back in the day. I just never got to get the perspective from someone in the R&B game, what they thought of it. So thank you for that. So we're going to move along, though, because people want to get to the juicy, the juice, they say. So,
oh, gosh.
you coming up, young female. How was the dating life in 2021? What is it like? In like, what, I'll tell you what. This is what I'll say. Do you feel satisfied? Are you okay with when you look at the field out here? Because what I get a lot of, is people just they don't the single life ain't. They don't like it. People ain't what they used to be, and you know how it go, man. This is a shady game out here. That single life can get real shady.
I think people are finally really tapping into themselves. And so I think it's a little more difficult now because now I know what I want. I see what it is in you that I don't like. And so now people are paying more attention to who they're allowing in their space. I think it's great because you're able to be more selective and you're able to not, you're working on not wasting your time, so to speak. There are some people that still want to have fun and that's cool. But I think now it's just a matter of people having that time, especially last year, having that time to really focus on themselves, learn themselves. And now it's like, I'm not taking just know anything. I'm not just accepting know anybody coming here. What do you have to offer? What are you teaching me? What am I learning from you? Those things. And I think those things are important, especially for somebody that is in a space of growing, trying to be better, things of that nature.
Very true, very true. So I ain't going to get too deep on that because I'm going to save some of that for Facebook Live because they're going to wait for that on Facebook Live because I got some funny stuff to talk to you about.
Oh,
Oh,
Lord, okay.
and let me not leave my comment section out there chiming in. Let me get on. Someone speaking on the music. Oh, Rodney Clark, shout out. Rodney Clark says hip hop is personal. Rap and R&B, well, R&B isn't so much as personal. Interesting. That's an interesting take right there. He is saying that hip hop is personal, and he's saying that R&B isn't so much as personal. Now,
when he says that, is he saying amongst like the community of them, or are you saying the music itself?
Interesting question.
Because amongst the community of the hip hop, I can understand people taking things personally, and then most times, rap. Of course, we started off with battles and stuff like that, so it is personal to know, can you hold your own in that realm? But as far as the music itself, I think they're both equally as personal. You're still the goal is you're still trying to get a message across, right? Whether it be about messing with chicks or whatever, or whether it be speaking about love, whatever it is, you're still trying to tell a story.
Man, how do you ride that balance? How do you, I'm in a different lane. I'm in comedy. It's certain things I can put into perspective to where people might not know personally what I mean or who I'm talking about or whatever. But if you're an R&B artist, you go through some stuff. So we are explicit. You go through some shit. You want to talk about it, but you're in the city to where everybody knows you, everybody knows the situation, everybody know who you was going with. How do you draw the line in giving them, what you give them? How much do you give them in the music, or do you like, man, I might want to hold that back because the backlash from that.
I think the best music comes from vulnerability. What are you afraid of? Everybody goes through things. Why not share it? Mm-hmm. What will it hurt? People gonna create their own, formulate their own stories anyway.
So if you go through something, I give it to you like this.
If you don't know anything about me, you feel how you feel, you've already created your own idea of who I am anyway. Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't I correct you and tell you exactly what it is instead of you trying to tell me what you think it is?
I'll give you a scenario. You're living in, let's say you're living in a city Lynchburg. A lot of people here on the show listening from Lynchburg. You're dating someone that's squeaky clean. Everybody knows you're, kind of got a high profile relationship. For all everybody knowing them. Y'all have a breakup. Y'all break up. He has a squeaky clean image. Some shady bad things happen. You want to talk about it in your music. You express it in your music. There's backlash on his end. You have, because you can write a line, dang, do I really say that he did that, and the third? How do you decide on that a certain scenario like that? Because, you got people at stake that might be like, man, you ain't have to do me like that. That's like going to Facebook and saying I cheated on you or I ran around on you. So what do you do?
That's not really your problem. I mean, if you're really being true to yourself and you're telling what the story is, that's what it is. For me, I experienced a relationship where everybody thought we was the best in the world, and I did my first single that I released was called Why Did I Fall in Love? Me personally, though, I'm all about working on myself and accountability. And so that song was more so about me and my experience. Why did I allow the potential of someone else to get me to this place? They say all the pretty girls want to know why, because most people say, oh, you're so pretty, you're too pretty to be this, and you're too pretty to be that. And it's like, no, we can hurt and lie to and cheated on too. What is your definition of pretty? Because there's some beautiful women out here,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We all get hurt. And so that's how I told the story. But I also had a song after things pissed me off, and it was called Care More, and it was talking about, like, I'm almost sorry I don't care more that you want me to care more about what you moved on to and stuff. And that was more specific. And at the end of the day, I was telling my truth and my experience. And it's all about what you're comfortable with. If a person is comfortable enough to tell that and they don't care about the backlash, then that's what they do. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. And there are some people that may care about what the other person may feel or think. But if you experience this, why am I trying to protect you? Because were you thinking about me when you did your thing? You know what I mean? So, but I don't think there's no right or wrong. You do what you feel. And
I do say, from a listener's standpoint, we can hear the vulnerability in your songs, and we relate to it. We've been through it, so that's right. You can tap into a fan base that really is going through shit, and they hear this stuff, and that's your art, that's your craft, that's what you're doing. So, hey, long story short, gunshot. We gotta say, fuck them. Gunshot went off in the building. All right, comment section is jumping in. Yeah, Alicia says, fuck it. Roll with it.
Exactly.
We got another answer. Somebody said that's a dope answer. Oh, the COVID dude. So that's a dope answer. That's Darnell from the Twin Radio Syndicate, Big Boss. And actually, to your the question earlier about the R&B music, Rodney said we both expressed his feelings exactly. Like, we was expressing. Okay, good. We got that layered away. Oh, one more shout out. Model E, shout out. Okay, what's up though? So yeah, it's lit. Comment section lit. We got a shout out, man. What's y'all? Give them your @ name right quick so they can find you on your social media. If I move on too fast, because they right here. Let me tell them. What's your Instagram or Facebook or something?
Instagram is @Shaquawna, which is an A every third letter. SHAQUAWNA _
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you. So my next question. When you look back on everything, we're young, but we think about the future.
Mm-hmm.
Your legacy, when you're done, when you're 55, you're 60, your grandma now, you chilling. What do you want to look back and say about, what imprint you left? Just in general, in life, in the game, in music, in life, period. What do you want people to think of?
I want to know that people learned something from me and that people were inspired by me.
Mm-hmm.
And that I've done everything that God wanted me to.
Mm.
Like, because I can get caught up in the things that I want to do. You know what I mean? But as long as I've been obedient enough to do the things that He wanted me to do, then I can't really be mad at that.
I like that. Very deep, very deep. So, moving right along. What is some of your fears? Because I do a lot of research on the entertainment, world. I do comedy. I do, podcast radio. And, it's a shady business. And, it's a lot of things, especially coming up as a lady artist. It's a lot of things you got to watch out for. People who want to take advantage of you. People who want to, claim they putting you in position and they really not. And they could be, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot to worry. What are some of the things you worry about when, and you got kids. What are some of the things you worry about? Let's say the next level comes about, label comes to you, we want to sign you, we want to move you around, blah, blah, blah. They may say, hey, we want to tweak your image, Shaquawna. We want you to be a little more flashy. We want to do a little more exotic. We want to do a little more. What do you worry about stuff like that?
No.
Okay.
I am who I am. I don't mind because most recently I've been getting into a little more of my sexy, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
There's a line, you know what I mean? That's why I've always been so big on wanting to stay independent. There's a line that I'll draw, but I'm kind of open for the most part. Nothing too crazy, but I'm pretty open. I think I've gone through the spaces of being promised things that didn't happen or being screwed over by people. So I've already been introduced to that. I know what that looks like. And so I am a lot more cautious these days. And I think a little more prepared as well. I mean, of course, I don't know everything that's about to happen, you know what I'm saying? But I think I'm a little more prepared. So I'm just ready. I'm ready for the next level. I'm ready to get to work, stay consistent. Who I'm working with right now, I am thrilled to work with, and we got some really nice things coming up.
Okay. I'm glad you said you got some things coming up. Because you just reminded me of something. I had a bone to pick. I had a bone to pick with you, Shaquawna. Where my damn drink at? Where my damn drink at, man? I might pull me a little sick, y'all. Candid Talk audience, y'all know how we doing it, baby. We live. Hey, we live in the studio. The Grey Goose is going. I switched it up today. Went to clear. But I got a bone to pick with Shaquawna, y'all. Now listen. I talked to you. I have these artists on, these rappers, these singers. I talked to all of y'all. I just seen a video of yours not too long ago. Oh, excuse me. Your latest single, actually. It was your latest single.
Beyond the Surface. Available on all digital platforms, YouTube, all that.
Beyond the Surface, yes. Shout out. I see you have a love interest in your video. A male. God damn it. Shout out, Laquan. Shit. I'm sick of y'all. Can I get in somebody's damn video? Look, y'all, I pictured to him, y'all. I'm telling you, man. I'm listening. Everybody look at me as the funny guy, goofy guy. He wild. Ha, 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 ha. Look, Shaquawna put me in a video on some suave. You know what I'm saying? Put me in some dapper. Little suit on or something, you know what I mean? some high water pants. Just so, godly.
Tell me about.
Everybody tell me they got me. I got you, A-Train. We got you.